To the right hand, being caught. Oh, intercepted by Tiger. Oh, no! Intercepted by Cincinnati. Start loaded. It looks like that. The place is start loaded and the Ava. Oh, no! Keith Lee. Oh, a double team. Come on, PJ. For it. One. Oh, PJ fell out. 2, 3 strikes. Should I get him, PJ? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
This is Uneducated Sports Talk. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Welcome all sports fans and everyone across the nation. This is Tuesdays with TJ, episode 80. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, and to the left of me, my main man, TJ Tracey. What up, TJ?
Hey, my life is going well except for football. How is your life going?
Hey,
I think I said the same thing last week, but
you know what? Hey, for a rare time this week, I actually got to celebrate Victory Monday, baby. That's right. That's right. So obviously, we won't talk a lot about the Saints at all, pretty much, but I had to put that out there. Who that nation? Tyler Shuck, if you bug, man, we feel good about that. But outside of that, too, man, life has been good, man. I can't complain, y'all. Before we get started, please hit that like button. If you guys are brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button on our road to 3,500 subscribers. You guys, please hit that subscribe button, y'all. We're just less than 200 away, so thank y'all for showing love and support. I appreciate that. And this is episode 80, so big fat round beautiful number, you guys. So we're gonna try and make this the best one of the best ones, if not the best one of all time. Before we get started, also along with hitting that like button and hitting that subscribe button, y'all, please check out the entire channel of Uneducated Sports Talk. Hit the notification bell and keep it on as well. Thank y'all for rocking with us and rep your NFL squad. That's right. Yes. And we have our we have our what do you call that? Got our question down below, man, pretty much saying, how do you feel? Our poll, how do you feel about your current team right now? So let us know. Click on that as well. Click on that and let us know what you answered in our poll down below, man. Let us know what your answer is and why. So let's rock and roll with it, man. Before we get started, we do have Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the building, showing us a happy Tuesday. Hello, everyone. What is up, Daniel? Always good to see you.
Hi, Daniel.
All right. Hey, Week 14, I mean, these weeks, they never tend to let us down. That is football in a nutshell. We get crazy work every single week, man. Week 14 was no different, TJ. Before I get started, what was your best memory of Week 14?
Best memory of Week 14. I'm going to say I thoroughly enjoyed the Buffalo versus Cincinnati game.
Hell yeah, that was a good game.
I really enjoyed that game. Like I said, I thought since he had it, I really did think since he had it for a while, and then Buffalo came storming back, as they always do.
Outside of the Saints, I really enjoy that. I ain't going to say that. That's the best part because, yes, we've had 2 wins before this game. This was the first time I actually got off my chair and was like hooting and hollering, like, let's go.
Really?
You know, I was into it for the first time this year, man. And win or loss, I was actually into the game. And I felt like we had a fighter's chance. It's our first time me feeling this way about my Saints in a while. So it's been a long time of having, hey, man, we're not that bad. As TJ dips out for a second. We'll try and get him back in just a moment, you guys. But yeah, we are here, y'all. So hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let me add you to the stage. There we go.
Sorry about that. I hit the back button on my mouse.
Oh, no, you're good, man. You're good. All right, y'all. So, like I said, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and represent your NFL squad. And hit that like button on your way in. I don't have a like amount, but hit that like button no matter what, y'all.
Yes, please do.
I was showing love and support, man. And this is Tuesdays with TJ. Let's rock and roll, man. Hey, we had an NFC North showdown. Matter of fact, Week 15 Week 14, excuse me, had 3 games that were up for grabs. Winner takes, sole possession of first place in their division, man. So let's go on and deal with the first one. Packers versus the Bears in Green Bay. And the Packers get a 28-21 victory. And I'll be honest with you, man, that was a really good game. That was a really good game. The Packers win, and they are officially now first place in the NFC North. My question for you, are the Packers the front runners of the NFC North, even dealing with Detroit and Chicago right behind them?
I could say yes. I see that they have potential to be that. I think you've seen Jordan Love have some bad games. You've seen that defense really struggle at some point. The Lions were in a rut for a very long time. It was definitely Ben Johnson was the mastermind between it, but they found something there. And obviously the Bears, they've played very well this season with Ben Johnson as coach. So they're currently the front runner. I think they have potential to win it. I don't know what their upcoming schedule is. Also, they've got that tie, so that's a bit of a finicky thing, isn't it?
Yep.
So they beat the Lions, so they've got the tie over the Lions already. That's fantastic for them. Commanders. So they've got the Broncos, Packers, Ravens. So they've got the Broncos, Ravens, Vikings. So the Vikings are unnecessary. So it's Broncos and Packers. That's going to be an interesting one. Do they have the tie over the Bears? Do we know? No, they split with the Bears. So honestly, if there's any competition, it will be the Bears and how will the Bears do. But I think it is going to be it is going to be between the Packers and the Bears. I don't think the Lions can win with that, losing both games to the Packers. What about you?
I'm gonna go with yes. I think the Packers are the front runners for the NFC North with this win. Look, their defense has got to come out and play. Chicago, we shown, and it's crazy how the NFC is actually doing right now with so many teams with good records. The Bears went from the 1 seed to the 7 seed. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Went from first place of the division down to the 7th spot. It is crazy how that went down. But anyways, the Bears we know who they are. They're a run first ball team, and they create turnovers, and that's what they need to do to get back into the try and get the division again. That was a very, very tough loss, but it was a very good game. I will say this though, I am very pleased, even in the loss, of what I saw with Chicago. I'm very pleased with what I saw. This team is legit. They are for real. If they can get that running game going on and continue it, down the stretch, it should bode them well. But I do believe they will need to have home field advantage of some sort. But I think the Packers are that team. As long as their defense can maintain, and Jordan Love, we just need you to be efficient like you were in this past game. You know what I'm saying? Keep the turnovers down, get some big plays. Packers, with that defense right there, that should be key for them. So I like Green Bay going forward. They do have a tough game against Denver. We'll talk about that later on in the stream. But we'll see about that. Right now, I got the Packers looking good. Lions got a lot of work. Bears could show up and show out. They have the Browns, so that might be a dub for them. We'll find out. We got Education on back. So hi guys, where's PJ? PJ is hanging out right now without me. She is chilling. We will see her back tomorrow for my NBA stream. So she'll be back tomorrow. Said crazy is last night's game. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that later on too. We know about that one. So let's keep it rocking. Shout out to the Packers now. Sole possession of first place from the NFC North. Let's keep it with the North Division, but go AFC style. We had another one up for grabs for sole possession of first place. The Steelers get past the Ravens 27-22. Can Pittsburgh hold on to their division lead, TJ?
I think they can. They've shown when they need to, they can play. Aaron Rodgers he's playing okay. He's not playing bad. He's playing like an average, above average quarterback. That defense is good. Obviously, it's Mike Tomlin kicking the screening, and the AFC North is a bit of a not dumpster fire, but it has no identity. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's good.
The Ravens should be running away with it. They can't do it. They're shooting themselves in their own foot. I think they need to get rid of Harbaugh. I've been saying it for so long. They need to get rid of Harbaugh. Bengals, You think that defense is weak as anything? You think that with Joe Burrow back, they're going to win like they shocked? Who did they shock last week? I think it was the
They beat the
Ravens, wasn't it?
Ravens. They beat the
Yeah, it
Ravens.
shocked the Ravens wholeheartedly, and then they let Josh Allen come back and be Superman. So the Bengals, if Joe Burrow was injured half the year, they might have had a chance. They don't now, and then they have the Browns. And apart from Myles Garrett potentially breaking the sack record this year, he had one this week. I think Pittsburgh can hold on. I honestly do. I just don't trust the Ravens at this moment in time.
Nah,
What about you?
I hear you on that. Do I trust Pittsburgh? Well, what I saw now, I do trust them over the Ravens. The Ravens are. I don't know what's going on with that team. But you hit it right in the head. You said there is no identity with this division at all. We used to think about the division as being run first, heavy hitting, action packed kind of style, defense all the way. And right now the Ravens have shown in all kind of phases. A phase where they had no defense, a phase where they had no running game, and a phase where they have just bad coaching, bad quarterback play. It was bad receiving. It's everywhere with Baltimore. Pittsburgh, man, if they can just play like that every single time, mistake-free football, and go out there and roll the dice. And Metcalf is injured. We'll see if he comes back off of his injury for Week 15. Mike Tomlin said there's a good chance he does play, but that being said, man, I mean, what is it to not like about the Steelers when it came down to that game? Besides, because that's a big game. Obviously, it felt like a playoff de facto kind of game because we were so used to having two, maybe even three teams in the AFC North go to the playoffs. And now we know for sure it's going to be just one. It feels like it's going to be just one. And that was a playoff de facto kind of win. Big win by Aaron Rodgers and company. And look, A-Rod did his thing. I'm happy for Aaron Rodgers, but more happy for Mike Tomlin. All that Mike Tomlin stuff. It's funny how the world works, right? Just last week, it was fire Mike Tomlin. Get him out of here, And then this week, they're like, oh, yeah, I forgot. He's a good coach.
He's a good one.
He's a good coach. He's a great coach, He's a great coach, man. Shout out to Education Impact. She said, remember to hit that like and subscribe. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, please, please, please.
Hit that like button and subscribe. Don't be a fool. Be cool. But yeah, I think Pittsburgh holds on to this lead. If not, it wouldn't surprise me if they don't, because of their past of failures to finish a season. But Aaron Rodgers does give me a little hope because he is a veteran quarterback who's been there and done that. So maybe he could be the one to maintain this lead for the Steelers. We'll find out.
The Pittsburgh isn't going to get the number one seed. Do they get past the wild card round?
They can, yes. I wouldn't.
Yeah, you reckon they can?
I would. No, that's just the ability to have home field advantage. When was the last time the Steelers had a home field advantage of any sorts in the playoffs? Because they're usually going in 7th seed, 6th seed, 5th seed, right? They're usually a road team. So not too many playoff games at home they've had in Heinz Field for a while, man. So
that's true. I think
86 in the building. So shout out to Jalen Hurts. He saved me in fantasy football and McConkey both having bad games. My matchup only needed 3 points to win, and I won by 0.28 points. Wow.
Well, congratulations, team fan. At least some people benefited from that game. Technically, I did. I also benefit because I went Chargers.
Hey, there you go. Hey, speaking of that, you went 8-6. I went 6-8. Man, the last two we were tied at 6-6, and the last two I lost with the Chiefs and the Eagles. So you are now officially 6 games above me. Matter of fact, I wonder why you even have it up there. Come on, Carlos. Duh. Put it up there, Los.
6 games with what? 6 weeks?
Less than that.
4 weeks?
We got 4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks left. 6
okay.
There we go. Let's keep it rocking. Now, I forgot to put it. So you want to see our records out? Is down below, man. Our overall record so far, and he's got a 6-game lead on me now. This is embarrassing. It's all good. All right, y'all. Keep it rocking and rolling, man. So we got Pittsburgh with a big dub, and then we got obviously the Packers with a big dub as well. So they're currently the leaders of their northern divisions. Hey, All right, if you guys were sleeping today, somebody has come back to the NFL who ain't been here for a
Oh,
long
oh
time.
yeah.
A long time. Welcome back, Phillip Rivers, who will be joining the Colts after the injury to Daniel Jones, is Achilles injury, out for the year after that 36-19 beatdown from the Jaguars. Yo, Phillip Rivers has not played since the COVID year of 2020. He was already borderline Hall of Fame. He wasn't really like first ballot at all. But now he has basically put his eligibility on hold because when he
Yeah.
plays, he's got to wait 5 more years now. So we thought he might be class of 27. He might be class of 32 now. 30, class of 30 or whatever it is. I
It's
don't
4
know, man.
years, so it will be 29 unless he plays next year as well.
Yeah. Yo, my question is, after this loss now, the Jaguars, and I want to talk about them too. Let's talk about the Jaguars first.
Mm.
Big win for them. Obviously,
Mm.
Daniel Jones with the injury, but it was in Jacksonville. We both picked the Jaguars to win. The streak continues. It's now been 11 years straight where the Jaguars have beaten the Colts in Jacksonville. And now they are also in first place at a 9-4 clip of the AFC South. How do we think about this Jaguars team before we get to Phillip Rivers?
How do we feel about it? I feel pretty. I'm not sure. I think they're a good team. I think they're above average team.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we thought the Colts were a lot stronger than what they turned out to actually be. They've fallen off a bit for the last couple. Obviously, Daniel's injury, and Jacksonville's have been rising at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they are one of these juggernaut teams, these like destined teams, because they've been playing well, but I wouldn't say they've been playing fantastically. Their defense was great against the Colts. I can't really moan about that. Cohen Duval, if I've said his name right, has really got this team playing very well using Trevor Lawrence's legs. Trevor Lawrence is playing a lot better. I can see them winning the division. I don't know if they go. I don't think they go into a deep playoff run. But with home field advantage in Jacksonville, but it's in January. No, I don't see them going deep playoff run. But just making the playoffs and taking the division is a good sign, especially after a first-time head coach.
I like what I see in Jacksonville. I do like what I'm seeing because when they added Jacoby Myers after the trade deadline, he gave them stability within the wide receiver core. Mind you, watching this team in the beginning, yes, Trevor Lawrence has his issues every now and then, but that team, that receiving core were dropping footballs left and right for that man. Every time I watch it, Jacoby Myers came from Las Vegas and now he's with the Jaguars, and he has been a total monster for them in the last 5 games now, and he does not drop passes, and also is good at catching and running. So that really helped out, in my opinion, Trevor Lawrence and his development for the rest of this season. I do like what I see in Jacksonville. Their defense is young, they're fast, and look, they play hard, they play tough. They lost a lot of close games this year. Also won some close games. I'm not knocking this team one bit, man. If you have to go to Jacksonville to play in the playoffs, this team is going to give you a run for your money. So I gotta give respect where respect is due to the Jaguars. Only 4 losses for the year. We say 9-4, like they're 9-4. They're 9-4, and they're a legit team, man. Obviously Houston is right around the corner. We'll talk about them in later on, but I like what Jacksonville's doing right now. And this team could be very, very, very scary towards the end of the season. I don't want to let this team is young and they're hungry and they might be wet behind the ears enough to where they're like, you know what, we don't give a damn about this. We just beat your ass. That's it. So we'll see how that goes, man. Shout out to those in the chat right now showing love. We got Samuel Wilkinson says, hey, yo, Carlos, PJ, TJ, y'all, what's good, man? What's good, Samuel?
Yeah, doing well. I'm alive, so can't complain.
Education Unpacked says 5 years is too long to be away from a sport like football. It is too young. So we're going to talk about Phillip Rivers, not now, but right now. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Back to our first question. Phillip Rivers joined the Colts after Daniel Jones' Achilles injury. Is that a desperate move from Indianapolis? How do you feel about this?
absolutely like he wasn't even the last two quarterbacks to play for them. It went Phillip Rivers. It went like Tyrod Taylor, Phillip Rivers, Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz, Anthony Richardson, Daniel Jones, and backups in between. Like he's he's like 6 away. Like this is a desperate move for a desperate team that felt like they had such potential with Daniel Jones. Like I said, it's sort of fallen off this last couple, but obviously Daniel Jones sucks. He had Achilles. I felt like they still weren't going to win that game, but they are just scrambling for a decent QB, and they're just hoping. Obviously, they can't trade for one. Trade deadline's gone. There's no one really out there to sign. You got what? Phillip Rivers, who's retired. Ryan Tannehill, no one's touching with an 8-foot barge pole. That's it. I don't know, but this is stupid. I had to do a double take.
I agree with you. It is desperate. It is a desperate ass move, like you said, from a desperate team. I understand the GM and head coach have a lot of ties with Phillip Rivers, and I know they've been checking on him, pretty much, a month by month basis. They had to be doing that to make this move. Because you just can't say, "Hey, what you been doing the last 5 years, Grandpa?" Because he is a grandfather, by the way. He's 44 years old. He has 3 grandchildren. I think 3.
Is he now the oldest QB in the league?
Yes, by a long shot. I think isn't Rodgers 40?
Is he 40 or 42?
Who? Rodgers 40, 41, 42-ish? I don't know, but
let's have a look.
Rivers is 44. It is crazy where he's definitely the oldest in the league. I can tell you that right now. But he's a grandfather.
42.
Yeah, so Rodgers is 42. Yeah, so he's oldest in the league. He's a grandfather, literally a grandfather. Like literally, he has grandchildren. So what I'm saying is, they had to know that he was still in tip-top shape. You don't take him 5 years out the blue. Like, hey, what you doing, man? Can you still play football? Because hell no, obviously he's in great shape. He has to be because he's got to pass the physical and he's got to look good. And to be able to sign him to the practice squad, and he's probably tired of them damn kids he got at the house, probably getting on his nerves. And he said, I want to leave and make a couple $1 million and come back, honey. So I'll be back. $4 or $5 million, I'll come right back, baby. We good. But 5-year absence, that is ridiculous. I don't give a damn who you are. 5-year absence from okay, you could be there in shape, tip-top shape, and obviously your mind isn't going anywhere. Your arm is probably in good shape, so you feel good. But when you get on the field and when you realize there's 11 men trying to hurt you, on a play-by-play, where is he getting that training from? His kids? Because he could. I'm telling you, he might not lost a step. Them kids might be crazy. I don't know. He's probably been doing this for a while now. Scramble drills. So I don't know, man. Very desperate. You know what? This doesn't surprise me. When the last time we had something this crazy? What did Jeff Saturday being the coach for the Colts for a couple, 8 games, the last 8 games of a couple years ago?
Something I know he was the head coach.
Yeah, he was. He's out the blue. He wasn't part of the team
just
or
the head
nothing.
Coach.
He just, hey, can you head coach for us the last 8 games? Yeah. I know we suck, but we just want to have something. It's stupid. What is? And that didn't turn out well. They won their first game, and then nothing else for the rest of the year. They went 1 and 8 in his thing. So it was crazy. Samuel says, "Go ahead.
Keep going. I'm going to Google something."
Happy holiday season, y'all. Says Samuel. Happy holiday, brother. Hope all is well, man. Yes, PJ has taken the night off. Yep. She is taking the night off. We'll see her tomorrow for our stream. They said, where's Carlos? I mean, where's PJ? Dallas Marco's in the building, says Carlos and TJ. I've got some potato soup with cheese and bacon. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Isn't she lovely? Yes, I had potato soup written with apples and bacon. Oh, yes, man. That sounds good. So, but yeah, Rodgers never stopped playing. He might be 42, but he never stopped playing. You are absolutely correct. This man has been gone for 5 years. I find this totally ridiculous in my opinion. Yo, we got Megan in the building. Say, how about them Seahawks? Yes, ma'am. With a $20 super chat bomb to Uneducated Sports Talk. Megan, thank you so much. We appreciate you. How the boys doing as well. And shout out to those Seahawks. We don't really have anything to talk about on this particular show about Seattle, but I will tell you this, though. Seattle, that defense is nasty. That defense is nasty. Sam Darnold is going to be the reason why they either win a Super Bowl or they don't. Sam Darnold. Because he is playing like ass. He had a good game.
Yeah, and they keep winning.
Yeah, but the previous 3 or 4 games, he was playing like ass, and they were still winning. So he can't do that in the playoffs. He just cannot. He cannot do that in the playoffs, and I hope he doesn't. But right now, Seattle looks good. I love their defense, man. They're flying high, and they're going crazy right now in Seattle, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to Seattle. All right.
I was Googling to see if there's a list of like free agents currently, free agent QBs. I can't find one. It just says all the ones that were signed, and it's like, cool, but that's not.
Who's available right now? And look, yeah. I'm gonna keep it real. Ain't too many available right now. Quarterback is a tough position, and I think they say we would rather call a 44-year-old Phillip Rivers, whose mind is still there, his arm is probably still there as well. I mean, we just need him for about 5 or 6 games if we can make it to the Super Bowl, you know. And that's it. They'd rather that than some random, free agent. Because if you think about it, there's a lot of free agents. Then, if you really think about it, there's a ton of quarterback free agents, and there's a ton of everyone free agents right now. Who haven't had a shot. But you're not getting an unknown guy.
This was created yesterday. So these are the current QBs that. This is just a small list that I can find. You've got Taylor Heineke, not bad. Okay. I think that's not 29 games as a starter. Nate Studfield, Clay Tooney, DTR, Bryce Perkins. Like, these are people who, they might not be as talented as
Taylor Heineke was the only one I can give any kind of love to. And then you got to look at the fit too. You got to look at the system. Does he fit that system? Does he, and I'm pretty sure they didn't. If Taylor Heineke fit the Colts system, I think they would call him. I think what they run will be, but hell nah. Tim Boyle, DTR, you start no. There's a reason why he's 3 years and out of the NFL. Said back later, time to watch Frosty the Snowman. Yes, ma'am. Said boys are loving the season, says Megan. Yes, ma'am. As they should. I know Paul Allen Bear is going crazy right now out there. But those names you listed, like I don't see them being that guy you want to put your season on. I'm not mad at them. It's gonna be about can Phillip Rivers actually come through with it. I'm not mad at the situation or the idea of getting the guy for 5 or 6 games and just let it rip and let's see if you can not be a statue so much. I don't know. But none of the other guys, except for Heineke. Heineke is pretty good, but like I said,
the only one.
Only one I thought that could probably come in there and make a difference for this team or keep them afloat. But even then, does he fit your system? They know that Rivers does, and both GM and head coach have had experiences with Phillip Rivers from the Chargers days. So, I mean, is it desperate? Hell yeah. But am I mad at it? No. I'm like, if you're the Colts, you're sitting there with 8-5 now, and you just tell yourself, we just got to make the playoffs. Let's make the playoffs. How are we going to get there? Phillip Rivers might be the answer. We'll find out. But a very interesting way. Does he play against Seattle? That's the bigger question. He's on a practice squad right now. I say don't bring him against Seattle. Don't do it to him. Not against Seattle. Let's go back to the week after Seattle.
They still need to sign. I think they've got 2 QBs on the practice squad right now and one on the active roster because obviously Derek Jones is out, Anthony Richardson is out.
And Riley is out.
And Riley is out. So they're going to need to at least bring one of them up to the active roster to at least be the backup.
It'll be some guy we have no idea who he is on the practice squad. But mind you, like I said, they didn't get that practice squad guy because they probably understand he won't lead us to a championship. We need to.
No, it's true.
So it's where you go from practice squad guy to hey, Phillip Rivers ain't played in 5 years. It tells you how much trust you have in your practice squad guys.
What do we know? We've seen Joe Flacco come in and turn a franchise around.
Right. I forgot about Flacco. How old is Flacco?
Oh,
He's
he might
41.
be the oldest.
He
might be, yeah.
I don't think he's 44, but
remember when playing to 40 was a rare thing and Tom Brady was not?
Yeah,
he's 40.
He's 40. Yeah, you could take the rule change of all that.
No touchy.
Yeah. The only one to make it out that far in the league was Dan Marino, and Dan Marino was pushing 40, and he retired, and we thought that was like super old. So
what was Peyton?
Huh? Well, I'm saying, but Peyton Manning is still part of. Peyton was like 38, 39.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, his neck.
I don't think he was in his 40s, but he had a neck injury. Yeah, so he was done. That last Super Bowl he won the Broncos. It wasn't because of him.
No,
it was because of that
defense. Dragged his corpse.
They did. He was throwing ducks, but I like what he said though. I was throwing ducks, but those ducks were touchdowns. I like that though. I was throwing ducks. You're right, but they were touchdowns. I said, man, all right, that's all part of our good and interesting. And let's get to our bad now. Yo, TJ, say it ain't so. The Chiefs are officially under 500 after they took the loss to the Texans Sunday Night Football in Kansas City. I thought I would never see Houston beat KC in Kansas City in a night game where it's cold. What is going on with the Chiefs? And they will not win the AFC West for the first time since 2015. God,
10 years. First time in 10 years.
Yo, they lose 20-10. And look, man, I feel for it because, it's almost like me personally, I know a lot of folks don't like dynasties. I like this Chiefs dynasty. I ain't gonna lie, I do. But at the same time, it was tough to watch them fall off like this. They're at 6-7. They have a very slim hope of getting to the playoffs, but they ain't winning the division no more. It's either gonna be Denver or Los Angeles Chargers now. But yo, is the dynasty officially over for Kansas City, TJ?
No. I don't think so. I think obviously we're having a down year. I think some of these contracts are starting to affect the wallet, and I think this shows if you're constantly winning Super Bowls, in the Super Bowl, late in the draft, you've got to be very good at drafting, and some of them haven't turned out. Remember Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he was meant to be the thing. Some of their tackles, I think their tackle for this year.
Hey, Skylar Moore was a first-round pick like 5 years ago, and he's not a bust because he's still a good returner for whoever he's playing for now. I forgot who it was, but he's a good returner this year. But, man, he was a bust when it came out to the offensive side. Lord have mercy.
Absolutely. Obviously, they've had Xavier Worthy, who's been okay. There's the speedy guy, but I think he was injured this year. Obviously, Rashee Rice was suspended for 4 games, but he's come back. He's been okay, but not amazing. The O-line hasn't really protected. I don't know, actually. How many sacks did they give up?
In that game? I don't know, but Texas, they get a lot of sacks, though, on a daily basis. They're like
6 allowed. They allowed 2 sacks, so not too bad. But they're just not efficient. Patrick Mahomes is still trying to be Patrick Mahomes. It's not working. Like, he threw his 3 interceptions, and his go-to guy, his safety blanket of Travis Kelce, just hasn't got it anymore. He hasn't. He's slow. He's low effort.
Man. The crucial drop that led to interception late in that game. That was tough to watch.
Absolutely. So he needs to build up that safety blanket a bit more. It was Rashid, but obviously, just the way it's going, it's not working. And the defense just is still sort of okay. But if your offense isn't like, hey, I know about a good defense that's not getting any help from an offense. So, I don't think it's over. I think with a high draft this year, they hopefully should bounce back. But remember, they're paying Patrick Mahomes $500 million.
Yeah.
Obviously, Chris Jones is getting the big bucks now. and they've got some contracts coming up, so it's going to be
Well,
a complete new
I mean,
shuffle.
but if you look at his money, the $500 million, it's over 10 years, and
Yeah.
that 50 million a year is nothing now. It's nothing. You know, the guys are starting to get like 60 million now. We don't know Dak is the highest paid quarterback at like 60 million. So
In
yeah,
like 5 years, they're going to be 100 million.
right. Yeah, something absurd, something crazy. Mito, honestly, man, is it over with? I'm gonna say no because every year is
No.
different. And I would never underestimate this Andy Reid slash Pat Mahomes combination. No, I can't do that to myself. I never will do that. I do think though they have got to find some weapons and find them fast. Because the last time, and it's funny because they actually won Super Bowls with a not so good offense back to back years. I mean, literally when Tyreek Hill left Miami, they had no kind of really good identity outside of Pat Mahomes in crunch time playing very well. Um, and then you look at those two Super Bowls, and they went to Super Bowl last year. Like I said, with the same kind of offense, it's just sometimes when you push the well too often, right? Sometimes you're gonna slip in there and fall, man. And this year they just have not finished games like they finished the last 3 years with no really good offense, and they got to find weapons now. I mean, I know you have Worthy and you got Hollywood Brown, but I like Worthy. Brown isn't, and Brown shouldn't be no one's number 2 receiver. And of course, Kelsey is a shell of himself right now.
Yeah.
He's a shell of himself. And I mean, I felt bad when he dropped that pass, man. I mean, I know it was kind of a weird throw, but it hit both his hands. And you don't see Kelsey make those kind of mistakes. And it led to the game winning pretty much field goal to put him up double digits, 2 scores.
He should have retired. I know it's hard to retire after a Super Bowl. Like hard. It's a personal experience.
Yeah.
I know.
I get it though. I would also not retire after a Super Bowl loss. Now, this kind of year where it's forgettable, I can retire then,
Okay.
But when you're so close to was his 4th championship, when
Yeah.
you're so close to that, and you want to get back on the horse again and try a ride one more time, but a season like this, yeah, it's forgettable. I can retire. Look, we just had a bad year. All right, cool. It is what it is. I got some folks in the building showing love, man. We got Kevin Harrington says that dude in love. That's why. You love old Taylor Swift, huh? We got the Keep the Real Who That Sports podcast showing love. It's PJ, TJ Carlos, my family. How you doing? What's up? We got Dolph 17 in the building showing love. Dolph Jackson. What's up, Dolph? Always good to see you, man. It's just Travis Swift.
Travis Swift.
That's right. And then we got Coach Rock showing love from the Facebook side of it. It's not over just yet for my team. Talking about the Chiefs. Look, they have a chance to make the playoffs still. It is a very slim chance. Under 500. 4 games
What's
ago.
their
standings? If they go 10-7, they're in. So they got to win 4 straight.
Oh, that's not happening.
What is it? What is it? We got Denver on Christmas. I know that.
So you want their schedule, yeah? Let's have a look at the schedule first.
They got Denver on Christmas in Kansas City. I know that.
Oh, perfect. Kansas City. Thank you. So this is their preseason. What? This ain't right.
You said preseason. We are on week 15 of the regular season.
Week 15, yeah. That's just not showing me anything else.
Chiefs not making playoffs. AFC is much better than in previous years. There are young guns and Super Bowl winning coaches who have changed coaches and have improved talent on their respective teams. And I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, man, they've gone to 3 straight Super Bowls. Won 2 of them. Obviously, Mahomes has 3 for himself. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not knocking this team. At the end of the day, things don't last forever. Can they come back next year? Yeah. Well, they can come back next year.
So it's hard. It's a 50-50 schedule. They have the Chargers this week or next week or whatever. This week, Titans, Broncos, Raiders. So they have to win. I can see them going 2-2. I can see them easily going 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're going 4-0. I honestly don't. Do you?
Nah. Hell no. I mean, we'll see how what I pick with them against the Chargers. But nah. I think it's just too much talent. Like Dolph said earlier, man. Too much talent going on. Ciroc is over just like it was for Grambling in the Bayou Classic. Oh, damn.
Oh,
Southern
damn.
versus Grambling is a Louisiana thing. You wouldn't know about that, TJ.
Not a clue.
He said, not a clue.
Not a clue.
All
Does it
right.
involve crumpets?
No.
Not interested.
All right. Well, I know one thing that you are interested in. Oh, my goodness. Let's get to our ugly now, you guys. And, well, before we get to that, hold on. One more bad.
Yes.
The Bengals collapsed in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man. That was,
39-34 loss to the Bills, man. What's the future for Zach Taylor? I want to talk about Zach Taylor right now because you think he's gone for real?
Yeah, I've been calling for his job for a while. It's Joe Burrow that's kept him. When he has Joe Burrow, there's some sort of hope.
Yeah.
When he doesn't have Joe Burrow, there's no hope. They're disastrous. Their defense is terrible. And even if you have if you have a good head coach, you'd see some sort of fight.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't any. And he constantly blows games. He made it to the Super Bowl. Again, I think that's talent shining through. And you don't want to waste Joe Burrow's potential. There's a question, is he injury prone? Yes. He's been injured pretty much every year. But the one year he's not injured, they go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He's got the talent. He's got the knowledge. He's got everything. But are those injuries going to start piling up? The money's going to start kicking in. I think the GM also needs to go because he's dealing with terrible contracts. He's been dealing with contracts terribly. I think you need a new front office, new head coach, just so you don't waste this hive of talent. What about you? Do they get rid of him?
I think so. I would just start something fresh. You need a defensive minded kind of guy. I think you got your offense set already. I would go with some defense or some more of a rah kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
You got this team set, man. You got your quarterback for the future, man. Yeah, I mean, if you can just stay freaking healthy, got to get that O-line right, and you got to find a running game as well. A lot to say about that. But it can't be. You're never going to win when it's just strictly quarterback. You know, like if your whole entire season is on your quarterback, you know, and nothing else because their defense is ass.
Yeah.
The running game is ass. And, you know, the receivers had to rely on the quarterback. So they're kind of like all in one. And we saw what happened with Jake Browning, right? So they needed a guy like Flacco. They needed a guy like Joe Burrow.
And again, Flacco did okay, but is that Flacco's talent and experience coming through? I know that's part of the thing, but again, I just don't trust Zach Taylor.
I think it's time to go too. I think it is time a fresh face. I hate to say that because teams like Cincinnati, I don't want them to really change because now they have been in the spotlight for years now. Same thing with Buffalo. I don't want to see them kind of change coaches just because they've been in the spotlight. Because you never want to take that away because you can go back to the days of old, which you don't want to do, in my opinion. But it is what it is, man. And I think Zach Taylor, he's definitely on pins and needles after that loss, man. Heartbreaking loss, too. Because if they do win that game, there was a lot of hope for Cincinnati to run the table and maybe have a chance to win the division. And it didn't happen this go around. So I think there's.
So, question from last week. With a loss like this, does that make the Baltimore even more disappointing?
Yeah. It does. Because if you're the Ravens, man, like those are the kind of games you can't let go, man. If you're better than a particular team, and you should be, like they're also they're 6-6 now, 500, I believe, or whatever the record is, 7-6, I think, or some shit like that. So I don't know, but like when you're supposed to the better team, and I'm talking about like really, really better, like. I have Super Bowl aspirations. I'm not talking about like you go through a year and you get that one fluky loss that like every great team has. You know, this team has had a bunch of bad losses. We're talking about the Ravens and now even the Chiefs. They've had a lot of bad losses this year.
Yeah.
You know, but the Chiefs, in my opinion, compete. The Ravens don't. It's almost like when Lamar Jackson is flustered, the whole team is flustered. And I don't like that feeling from what I'm seeing from Baltimore. And of course, losing to the Bengals didn't help, and now losing. I mean, back-to-back divisional games too doesn't help your cause at all. That's a long road ahead for Baltimore, in my opinion. And I think we need to talk more about maybe John Harbaugh keeping
I've
his
been
job.
calling it for
Yeah,
years.
I don't know. But I think they'll have a mutual agreement.
Like an Andy Reid.
Yeah, we'll let them go. Mutual both sides. Maybe John Harbaugh gets into college football. I've been hearing those rumors, but I doubt that.
He follows his brother's path and then comes back to the league, 10 years later?
So it's time to move on from Lamar Jackson. He can't win in big moments, man.
No.
And I ain't saying move on from him, but this year particularly, he has not looked good this year. He has not. And it is far away from his MVP years. But even his last MVP year, it wasn't that great, in my opinion. It was just one of those
slander.
But Lamar Jackson, man, I'm telling you, this year I know he's hurt too. There's injury bugs he's playing with too, so he can't run as much as he used to. But my God, it ain't looking pretty. He's getting flustered, and I think that it's hurting the whole entire team. So we'll see how that goes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? You got to say something, TJ?
I was going to say, can I quickly add something before the bad?
Go ahead.
Why on earth was Daniel Jones playing in that game?
What game?
The Washington game.
Not Daniel Jones.
Not Daniel Jones.
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels. Same initials.
I don't know. I mean, I thought they should. He was done for the year.
I thought he was done for the year. Why was he playing? You were near enough eliminated, and he gets injured potentially.
Now, okay, TJ. Let's say you're an avid gamer, and I don't know. It's a bad analogy, but you love it. It's the love of the love it. Like Joe Burrow said after the win against the Ravens, they asked, "Why would you come back?" He said, "I'm a football player. I love playing football." If I can play, I want to play. And the human nature part comes in. If your QB1 is saying, "Coach, I'm good. I don't give a damn how our record is. I'm good to go." You're gonna start your quarterback, man. And if the guy wants to play, you let him play. Now, I think after seeing back-to-back games with injuries, he's done for the year for sure. Because I think the owner might step in and say, "Yeah, but I'm paying you. Shut up." Yeah. So I kind of get that. I can understand why you don't pay him, don't play him. Obviously,
it's just not worth the risk.
He doesn't have it in big moments, man. I kind of agree with the big moment part. The big moments, where is Lamar Jackson's playoff moment been? Can you name a playoff moment for Lamar Jackson in these 6-7 years? I can't name a playoff moment.
When he perfectly throws the ball to Mark Andrews and he doesn't catch it.
See, and even that has its own womp feel to it. So yeah. No, I can understand that for sure. All right, let's get into it, man. We got some talk.
Can't delay it anymore.
The floor is yours, TJ.
It's going to be short. It's going to be brief because I was, as it says, got nothing to say. Nice to say. Don't say anything at all, but bloody hell. Crikey, that was just terrible. Okay, movable. Edge about 100 yards. Saquon Barkley, 150 yards. Nothing in the red zone. Our efficiency was terrible. O-line, okay, we'll take Jalen Hurts a bit. What was Hurts thinking? It was four interceptions. 4 interceptions, a couple turnovers. He threw a pick, picked up the ball, fumbled the ball. What was that? What on God's green earth was that?
Never seen that before. That's crazy.
I've never seen that. The man threw an interception and fumbled on the same play. But they took the lead. Saquon Barkley got it back, 50-yard touchdown. Okay. Jake Elliott was keeping in the lead. Okay, cool. Yeah, missed field goal, whatever. We went into overtime. This offense should still be playing better. Defense held them under 20 points. This offense should be scoring more than 20. Our defense is getting no help at all. And then Jalen Hurts throws a stupid interception. We had more downs. We had more options. Why force it to Dotson? It's unbearably frustrating watching this team because we know we are better. We've literally seen it in the Super Bowl. But our play calling is being so dumb. We need to get rid of Patullo, change it, just change it. Like, we're going to win our division. We're currently the 3rd seed. We're not going to get the 1st seed. We know that. That's gone. Bye-bye, dream. Fantastic, cool, whatever. But if we could just get some sort of momentum before entering the playoffs, there's a little bit of hope. But that's not going to happen with Kevin Patullo's play calling. Like, I like Nick Sirianni. I don't want to get Nick Sirianni. I like Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has got thing, but that's everything. Everything is fundamentally fucked. Sorry for my language, and I'm getting a bit more animated. I wasn't planning to get this animated. Lane Johnson's been out cool. He might come back. I reckon he's coming back early because he's seen how terrible this team is out him. Don't do that. Get healthy. We've seen this O-line play injured early on the season. Landon Dickerson and Cam Jurgens were playing injured, and it didn't look good. Just get healthy. It's a liver fracture injury. You need that. I hear. No doctor. Don't trust me. Haven't got a TARDIS. But just pain. Just pain. We're in 2023. We're going to collapse. We're in 2023. First round bye. We're going to get rid of Patullo. Bring in someone with play calling experiences. Frank Reich, Dougie P. People are saying Mike McDonald, the Dolphins head coach, when he gets fired or someone like that. But it just feels like a wasted year, and it sucks. I know I'm bitching about an 8-5 team. Oh, we can only go 12-5 now. We're not going to go 12-5. We're going to lose. We're going to split with Washington, and honestly, we could lose the rest of the year. Honestly, we could. Might not make it to 10. Something needs to give. Something needs to change. Yeah, it has to be the play caller. Like Jalen Hurts, 240 yards. That's not too bad. Just the 4 interceptions. It was stupid. And again, that stupid play. Our defense caused turnovers. I think the Chargers lost 1 or 2 fumbles. I don't know if they count that weird players lost a fumble. But our defense has put us in the position to win, and our offense has just crapped the bed. And that's just unacceptable. Get rid of Patullo. It should have happened 2 weeks ago when we lost to the Cowboys. But then again, we had just come off winning the Lions, the Packers. I don't know what this team is. It's hurting me. I feel like every time I watch that game, it's 2023. Every time I watch that game, I aged 10 years. It's happening again. So, Carlos, that's my horrific take. Not my horrific take. That's my take on this horrific Eagles. What are you thinking about my team? Sorry if you watched them.
I did watch the game, most of it, and it was kind of like, for the first time, I'm starting to agree with you guys. It's the Eagles team. They are just. It is funny how you see the stats and you're like, oh yeah, Marcus got over 100 yards rushing and a touchdown. Okay, Brown over 13 targets. Over 100 yards receiving, and then you look at Jalen Hurts' numbers, you're like, yo, what the hell is that? 5 turnovers in one game by one player, man. That's crazy work, man. That is nasty work, man. Like in my fantasy league, he got -10 from the QB position. I felt bad for the guy that actually had him. He had a chance to win that game and maybe play spoiler because he wouldn't make the playoffs. But you don't expect it. He was down. He needed like 15 points from Jalen Hurts, and that's very doable in my league. And he needed 15 points. Jalen Hurts usually averages about 19 to 23 points a game. But he needed 15 and he got -10. So he lost by 25 and some change. Anyways, I agree though. This offense, they just look horrible.
Mm.
They look
Look.
uninterested.
Yep.
They look like they are just ready for the off season for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but they look lethargic. They look like there's no extra pizzazz to their offense. It's really just
what they are is a bunch of smart football players who know the system that their offensive coordinator is using is fundamentally flawed and will fail. So why put effort into this system that will not succeed? And it's fair enough. It's succeeded somehow 8 times, but that's the player's talent.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the system.
It's very, very tough to watch. And I lied to you. I didn't watch all the game. I watched about half.
Thank God. I don't.
Once it got into overtime, I went to sleep. I was like, all right, we're going to overtime. I'm going to bed. I'll just wake up in the morning and see what happened. And the Chargers won because of a interception thrown by Hurts. So it's like, yo, we were right there for the win.
Yeah, we were. We were. In news, we've let go of our long snapper.
Oh, great.
Cool.
I guess to really what he got to do with this, man?
There's the scapegoat. The scapegoat.
The scapegoat, the long snapper, man. Get rid of him, coach. All right, y'all. Let's get to the part of the stream you guys are waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, our picks and our predictions for week 15.
When it gets a PlayStation 5 game.
Yeah. Wolverine, most likely for me. I'm still on Wolverine. I don't know about you. I know you probably changed it.
Halo campaign evolved.
Oh.
My Halo. Yeah. My Halo.
I got you. Let's see. Let's get to it. Oh, here we go. All right, Thursday night football. NFC South. My Saints just beat the Bucks. Kind of put this right here. Playoff implications for the Bucks. Man, you got to win this one because right now Carolina is, I believe, leading the division. I could be wrong about that. But regardless, though, you got to win this game if you're the Bucks. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay to win this game because Atlanta just is to me. Yep. They're just I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay to win this one. One, desperate. And two, they're at home. And I think Atlanta I don't know who they are, man. You got Kirk Cousins out there who just is a shell of themselves. And no identity. Is Drake London gonna play? He was off. He's been hurt the last couple of weeks. I doubt he plays this game too. It's the B. John Robinson show. Can he be that person? But against this Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, who's pissed off from that Saints game, I'm gonna go with the Bucs to win this one.
I agree. Buccaneers might get Mike Evans back. They've opened their practice window. I'm pretty sure. Atlanta has been eliminated from the playoffs already. They have no first-round picks. Their identity is terrible. The most exciting thing with that game is Carl Pitts had a great catch.
He did. He had a great game, matter of fact.
Yeah, he had a really good game. But Atlanta, do they get rid of Ryan Morris?
Raheem Morris. Me personally, I would say just because he's blah to me. Blah.
You've had 2 years of blah. Nothing. And you've got a young Penix. Okay, he's injury prone. Same ACL. Is it the same ACL?
I have no idea.
It might be. So that is a concern. But yeah, just blow it up. Start again, especially with Carolina rising in your league.
Yep. All right, we have Ravens at Bengals now. A third straight AFC North matchup for Baltimore. We just saw these two teams play on Thanksgiving Day where the Bengals won in Baltimore. I'll let you go first, TJ. Who you got in this matchup?
I'm going to go with the Bengals. We just saw the Bengals beat the ever-living crap out of the Ravens, and I think they're going to do it again. Joe Power's been playing very good. The only thing that's let him down is their defense, and I just don't trust the Ravens. I said earlier in the stream, I just don't trust the Ravens. What about you?
Yeah, I'm going Cincinnati as well. As much as
Ooh.
it pains me to say that, I'm definitely going Cincinnati to win this game. I think another close game, just to put another stake in the heart of the Ravens, right? Because now the Bengals are literally like out of the playoff mix. And we're like, yeah, we're still gonna beat you guys
We're
though,
just gonna,
because we
yeah.
just want to. And it's like, damn, will they really do that? I think they will, man. Yo, Coach Rock said Falcons and Bucks will be looking for new coach at the end of the season. I don't know about the Bucks. I don't know, but for Falcons, I feel like for sure. I hope. I mean, as a Saints fan, keep them both there. I like Bowles and Morris there. Keep them there so I can get on the Saints
Of
side.
course, yeah.
So the addition of Brandon Cooks helps the Bills. No, not at all. They were. I doubt they even used Brandon Cooks per se.
Is
Brandon
Brandon
Cooks
Cooks
is.
like one of the most traded players of all times?
He is, man. I don't know what's going on. At one point, he was in his heyday with the Saints. He got traded to the Rams, and then got traded to the Patriots, and then got traded. I was like, what is going on with Brandon Cooks, man? I don't know. But will he help out the Bills? I don't think so. He's just another weapon that can just go deep because he can't go east and west. We know that. All right, let's keep it rocking. The Raiders at your Philadelphia Eagles. TJ, I'm gonna go with the Eagles to win this one. They bounce back. Yo, if this game was in Las Vegas, I might have said the Raiders, man. I might have, but ain't no way in hell Geno Smith gonna come in here with his bad playing ass, and come in there. And now, if the Raiders come out there and say, "Hey, we might start Kenny Pickett," and might be a tiny rivalry game, maybe a revenge game, for his one and done year in Philadelphia. But still, I'm gonna go with the Eagles to win this one. I mean, you lose this matchup, yeah, you have no business being anywhere. So I'm gonna go with Philadelphia
Absolutely.
to win this one. How about you?
I think I'm gonna have to agree here. I think the Vegas is too terrible for us to lose against. And I know that sounds bad for Vegas, but like they might fire Pete Carroll. Geno Smith is actively trying to lose games. I think even if we're being as coached as badly as we are, like the penalties are inexcusable and all that kind of stuff. Because the penalties are bad coaching. That is bad coaching. That's fundamentals being lacked, and that is head coach. Big Sirianni needs to be better on that. I think our talent alone should beat the Raiders. So I am going to go there. By the way, just Brandon Cooks has been on 6 teams. Saints, traded to the Patriots, traded to the Rams, traded to the Texans, traded to the Cowboys, signed back to the Saints, released, signed to the Bills.
Gee, Marion Joseph. Coach Rock says Marcus Freeman to the Falcons. Your thoughts? I love it. If I'm the Falcons, I want Marcus Freeman bad. I think he's ready for NFL, but the whole Notre Dame thing going on, it's weird. I have no idea what's going to happen with him in Notre Dame. But I do like the idea of bringing Marcus Freeman there. I think Marcus Freeman will be a great NFL head coach, if not
Yeah.
this year, sometime later on in life. So we'll see.
Is he your up and comer? Is he?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's the Fighting Irish head coach for Notre Dame college football, and I think he's the next one, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, we got Asher says Eagles will flop the rest of the season because they feel the Dallas Heat creeping up. We coming. Oh no. Oh man. All right, we're both going Philadelphia to win that game against Las Vegas. So let's see if that is fair. We'll find out, you guys, episode 81 next week. He said nope. Cardinals at the Texans. Who you got in this one, TJ?
Texans. Their defense is going to smother the Cardinals. It's going to be complete and utter sophisticated. I can't say that word. I'm too tired. They are just going to strangle the Cardinals like there's no tomorrow. They won't be able to do anything, and the Texans should get a win here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go also with Houston to win this game pretty easily. I do like the Cardinals. I always say, man, they play tough. They play, and I think they will give Houston some trouble. I'm not gonna lie, they will give Houston some trouble in this game. But at the end of the day, no, Texans defense, just badasses all over the place, man. Badasses all over the place. I'm going Houston, the best defense, best scoring defense. I mean, D'Amico Ryans has his identity all over that defense, and I love how well they play for D'Amico Ryans and this Texas team. Watch out, you guys. They are hot now, the right time. They're balling, and they have a chance to probably fight for that division at the end of the year, man. And if this Houston team can win the division and have a home game, I like this team. I like this team to make some noise. I do, because their defense is legit. It's going to come down to Stroud. It's going to come down to C.J. Stroud. That's it. So we'll see how that goes. All right. So, yeah, we're both going with the Texans to win this one. All right. Chargers at the Chiefs.
Chargers go.
AFC West matchup. Go, Chargers, go. Damn it. I'm going with the Chiefs again, though, man. I'm going with Kansas City to win this matchup. Chiefs, I know that you're probably not going to the playoffs. I get that, man. But I can't see where the Chargers come into Kansas City and win this game. Like I couldn't see last week the Texans doing that. Right? But guess what, man? I got 3 baby mamas. I ain't learned my lesson with the first one. So so that's what's going on, man. I'm hard-headed, dog. Hard-headed. So let's go with I'm going with Kansas City to win this game, man. Pat Mahomes will not let me down. What's that? If they lose, will it be like 4 in a row or 3 in a row? What's going on with Kansas City?
Yeah.
I'm going with Kansas City to win this game. I don't give a damn, man.
Oh, man. Hey, I'll take the win this week. I'll take another easy win on the schedule. Chargers all the way, even without Herbert. I'm going to Chargers. I don't trust Kansas City. I don't. I think they're as bad as the Eagles this year. So yeah, Chargers.
Let's get it. More comments in the building. We got Samuel says, "Hey TJ, I think the Eagles are done."
No, they're going to be one and done in the playoffs. They're not going to make it far in the playoffs. They're going to make it to the playoffs because they're going to win the division. They're going to be the 4th seed. But it'll be one and done. So yeah, they're practically done.
Got the Saints have the QB of the future. Now getting weapons and the defense built around him. I'm not going to say the future, but I tell you what, though. That was a really good performance he had against Tampa Bay, and I do like it. I liked his mobility in the pocket to get out of it and extend plays. If he could do that more often, we got something cooking. I don't like him playing as a statue, but that Buccaneers front line with Vita Vea and company, they're very scary. And for him to maneuver out of that, man, I was very proud of him. Very proud. So the Eagles have looked so lost in and out of sync the last few games. It's just
they have. I've been saying it.
Yep. It's one of them times, man. Let's keep it rocking and rolling now with the AFC East matchup. And this one could have not only playoff implications, but division implications right here. Bills at the freaking Patriots. It's going to be a good one. TJ, who you got in this one?
If I don't go for the Patriots, I think my brother-in-law will kill me. So I'm going to go with the Patriots.
You go with the Patriots? Oh, man.
The Patriots has been playing very good. Drake May is very good. I think they beat Buffalo the first time they met in Buffalo. So this is at the Patriots. Patriots have all the momentum. Okay, Buffalo came back and beat Cincinnati, but they have been shaky this year. They've lost games they shouldn't have lost. And I think Vrabel has this Patriots team humming perfectly. They are violent. They are physical. They know what they are. They're going to hit you in the face. And when you try and hit them back, they're going to just knock your hand away. So Patriots all the way.
I'm going Buffalo, baby.
Oh,
I'm going
Carlos.
Buffalo. This one I am. I personally, I don't like the Patriots got the week 14 bye. I know they don't like it either. All that momentum going. And then you got a week 14 bye. Like, damn, we just got to, stop. I think that right there might be a little bit of we relaxed a little tiny bit for this Bills game.
Ooh,
I like the Bills coming in there, and I ain't gonna say shocking the Patriots, but I like them getting a nice win over New England. Give me Buffalo in this game.
fair enough.
Jets at Jaguars. Let's rock and roll with it, man. Look, Jaguars. Now you're pretty much being the hunted in this matchup.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing so well, you don't want to mess this game up, in my opinion. I'm gonna go with Jaguars to win this one. I like Jacksonville in this one, but I feel like the Jets will make it a much closer game than it should be. I'm glad that Aaron Glenn is getting. He had a couple wins in his pocket now. Um, I think he'll find a fourth, maybe the fifth win when it's all said and done for the season. But the Jaguars are just better than the Jets, and like I said, I like the receiving core with Jacob Myers. Give me Jaguars and win this one.
Yeah, I agree. I think Jaguars have found themselves. You know, I mean, the head coach a lot better. We knew that when he got hired, like he was the Buccaneers coach. And yeah, Glenn has had a couple wins. Still not sure about it myself. But this team's already been eliminated. It's already going for that top pick for hopefully a QB. So Jacksonville should win this game.
Let's go. Commanders at Giants now.
Ooh, this is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, I think Jackson Dart is available now to play in this game. TJ, who you got, man? NFC East.
Here's the thing. You've got a team that has no QB but a decent head coach versus a team that has a QB, but I don't even know who their head coach is. So I think I've got to have to go with Dan Quinn here. If Dart's back, I'm going to go with Quinn. I'm going to go with Quinn.
Man. I'm going Dan Quinn as well. I thought you were going to go Giants on that one. I'm going with the Commanders as well to win this one, even with Mariota, their backup quarterback. I just feel like, that same team we saw against Denver,
Yes.
will come back. I think Jaden Daniels, they just rushed him back. And I know Jaden Daniels wants to play, but he just didn't look this. He just wasn't. He's not ready. Just have him sit down the rest of the year. I think Mariota had some momentum after that Broncos game where they looked very freaking unstoppable. I think they bring that same momentum back with Mariota as a starting quarterback against New York, the Giants, and I'm going Commanders as well.
Fair.
Browns at Bears. It's going to be cold in Chicago.
Yeah.
I know what it is, man. I do like this Bears team and how they played. The Browns, Shador Sanders and company. He had a 4-touchdown performance, 3 by air, 1 by his legs. He looked damn good for Cleveland, so could be their future. We'll talk about him probably next week, depending on how this game goes. But Browns at Bears. TJ, I'm going with Chicago. I think
finally joining my side.
Yeah, at home, man, and they know how to turn that ball over to their benefit. Excuse me, and I think it won't be different in this game. I think they turn the ball over on the Browns numerous times, and that defense at home and what's at stake, you cannot lose this game to Chicago. You cannot. The NFC is too crowded. We already saw you go from 1 to 7. Just imagine you lose this game. You might be out the playoffs that fast. I'm just saying. So let's go Chicago to win this one.
I agree. I think Chicago, again, is very good. It's not, no one expected them to be this good with just a change of head coach, but it clearly is. They've got the right head coach. We haven't spoken about Cleveland having another QB into the picture. They have activated the practice window or designated to return Deshaun Watson.
Yes. They did say he will be also on the roster next season. They can't cut him because it'll cost them $80 million. So he will be on the roster officially next year, they said.
That is quite funny. We had the most expensive backup this year in Kirk Cousins. Next year, we're going to have even more most expensive backup QB next year, Deshaun Watson.
That's crazy. I mean, hey, and when that money comes off the books, they'll be a lot happier. I know that.
Oh, absolutely. I think next year is the last year.
Oof. So yeah, we're going with Chicago to beat Cleveland. Let's keep it rocking and rolling now. We have Panthers at the Saints. NFC South matchup again. My Saints coming off a nice victory over the Buccaneers, kind of spoiling their NFC playoff hopefulness. Can we do the same for Carolina? TJ, who you got in this game?
I'm gonna go Carolina. I liked your win. I was shocked about your win. I liked your win. Division games are weird. I don't see you doing it twice. Sorry. How about you?
Good, man. Because I see us doing it twice. I'm going with New Orleans, man. And it's not even because New Orleans. It's the Panthers, Jekyll and Hyde. Like, they had a bye week as well. They're Jekyll and Hyde, man. You don't know what Panthers team you're going to get. You don't know. Is this 30-0 over Atlanta? Or is this a 17-7 loss to the Saints? We don't know that. I'm going to go with the fact that I think New Orleans at home is going to have the momentum and find a way to win it. And I'll tell you what, the Saints love playing against Bryce Young. We have his number. We love playing against Bryce Young over the last 3 years. We just have his number. So I'm going to go New Orleans. I'm going to see what happens. Tyler Shuck, this is the game I want to see it, Kenny. If you can have good games back-to-back in the NFL, we got something going on. And this game is going to show me, is he ready to be that dude? Because it's cool to have one every 3-4 games. All right. Can you make it consistent? This is the game right here. I think New Orleans, and I don't want us to win this game, honestly, because I don't want us to have a double-digit pick in the draft if we keep winning these dumbass games. Wait a minute. With the 12th pick, we're supposed to have a top 4.
Oh, top you 5. Cannot. What are you right now?
I don't know, but we too damn high. I know that. I want to have a top 3.
Oh, I haven't gone to this website in such a long time. Tankathon.
Like,
the only time I came was most probably last year. So you are sitting at 5. You've got Giants, Vegas, Tennessee, and Cleveland ahead of you.
So I want to lose this game, but I do think New Orleans is going to win this one. So I don't want to have a 10th pick, man. I want to have a top 5 pick. Stay where we are.
10 is held by Cincinnati, who's 4-9. Atlanta, that's also 4-9.
I'm telling you, literally, like one game can put us to the 10th spot, man. I don't like that. This is not the year to be getting cute towards the end.
See, 14 is a weird sight.
It is a weird sight, man. I had a dream, though. I was telling my partner at work, I had a dream. Kansas City got the next great tight end in the draft, this upcoming draft.
Who would that be?
I don't even know. I had a dream. It was someone that's like a 5th or 6th round pick, and he wanted to be in like one of the greatest of all time. I was like, what the hell?
Stowers, then. Eli Stowers.
But is he? I thought he's more like a top 3 round kind of guy.
He's 85th on the board. If you want to go to
so he's a 3rd
round.
Oh
my God. There's a tight end from Cincinnati, Joe Royer. 148 on the board.
I'll tell you, I had a dream. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but it was like they got a tight end, and he was the next greatest thing, and he was like a 5th or 6th round pick. And he played with Mahomes, and they just had like crazy record numbers. And I'm like, what the hell? How you go from Travis Kelce to the best thing ever again? You went to back-to-back GOATs of tight end position? That's crazy work. And the education says depends on which Panthers show up. We'll find out. Yeah, we'll find out. Said that's because the Bears broke them. Who's that? Broke who? Who the Bears broke? The Packers?
Packers?
No, Bears. Who the Bears broke? Cowboys?
Oh, this is ridiculous.
What's that?
Joe Royer is the same height and weight as Travis Kelce.
Oh,
his stats at college are very similar as well. He just doesn't have the.
I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness! If they go Joe Royer,
oh, he said because the Bears broke the Eagles. Okay, he's kind
of. Yeah.
I don't know. Was that the game they got broke? Man, it might have been a game or two before that.
Might have been the Cowboys.
I don't know. We'll
It
find
might
out
have
though.
been the Cowboys.
All right, so I'm going New Orleans. You're going Carolina in that game. Let's keep it rocking and rolling now. A great matchup from the NFC. Lions at Rams. More playoff implications going on in this matchup,
Mm-hmm.
man. Yo, I'm gonna go first. Hey, I'm going Detroit, baby. I'm going out there. I'm going
Ooh.
out there. I think Detroit will find a way, and Jared Goff will find a way to win this game. I love it as a shootout. I love it as the last team with the football will win this game. I think Detroit will be that last team.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go with the Rams. I think they are the more reliable one. We've seen the Lions go up and down, and I think the Rams are more consistent. So I'm going to go with the consistency. I know home field advantage does not matter in LA, but yeah, I'm just going to go with the Rams.
Yeah, I hear you on that. I hear you on that. All right. Let's keep it rocking on now. Colts at the Seahawks. Will we see Phillip Rivers in this game? I don't think so. Maybe they do though, but I think you just rushing this. I will have him. I want to have a 1 week period of just hey, let me study the playbook. Let me get acclimated with my teammates or whatever. You know, it's Tuesday. I don't think Wednesday and Thursday. He's like, yeah, guys, we're good. I know all you got. Anyways, but if he does or doesn't, who you got in this one, TJ?
I'm going to go Seahawks. That defense has been overpowering. I know. I know the offense, like Sam Donald's not been playing well, but the Colts win when Jonathan Taylor gets touchdowns. This
Mm-hmm.
defense won't allow that. So the Seahawks defense is good enough to stop the Colts offense, especially with no QB, because you know they're going to run the ball. Even if he does play, he's not going to know it. They're going to rely on the run. Stop the run. Stop the offense.
I'm gonna go with Seattle as well. I think Seattle's going to take care of business in this. I feel bad for the Colts, man, because it's another year. It's so many years now for the last, feels like the last 6 or 7 years where they had a great start to the season and just had a bad ending, man. They can't make things happen, bro. And it's tough to see that from this team because I was really
Absolutely.
rooting for this team to do something well, man. Injuries play a big part in the NFL. We know about that, man. But, geez, sheesh. All right, Packers at Broncos. Man, this is going to be a great game.
It could be a Super Bowl preview.
It could be a Super Bowl preview. Who would have thunk that? Maybe TJ did. I didn't think that though.
You did.
Could be
I
a
said
Super Bowl
Broncos.
preview. You did say Broncos, but man, I said Packers could be in the Super Bowl from the NFC side, but I didn't think
Good.
Broncos, obviously from the AFC side. So shout out to TJ for that, man. He was there since preseason.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go Broncos in this matchup. Like I know that I can't say really playoff implications, but it is true. It's playoff implications. Like if you're the Packers, I don't know where they are right now. Are they like the 2 seed or the 3 seed? But regardless, though, like
I
you
had
don't
that
want to
up.
mess this up. But I feel like the Broncos will be all over that receiving core of Green Bay, and they're gonna slow Josh Jacobs down. I got Denver winning this game strictly on their defense.
So the Packers are 2 seed, Rams are 1 seed.
Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be some good ish going in. Good ish, you guys. I'm excited, man. Who you got in this one, TJ?
Oh, Denver. I've been riding with Denver all year, so I'm going to keep riding with Denver.
Let's go. Hey, I got Sigma in the building. Says first grandpa to throw NFL pass. Probably so. Probably
Yeah, most
so.
probably.
He said Broncos country. Let's ride. It says, oh, Grassi versus Perna. That's right. It's gonna be good. I like that. Brandon Perna versus Tom Grassi. Says Packers drop the next 2. Uh-oh. All right. Well, right now I got the Broncos. We both have Denver, excuse me,
Yeah.
beating Green Bay. So see how that works out, man. I like that defense, man. Titans at 49ers. I'm gonna go with San Francisco. Brock
Pretty
Purdy,
simple.
as long as he doesn't turn the ball over, he'll be fine. I think the Niners being at home are gonna pretty much have an easy dub as long as as long as they understand, like, because they're also in the playoffs and they also can't lose these type of games at all. We know about that. As long as they go out there and ball and play their way and Brock Purdy not turn the ball over, I think Niners win easily.
Yeah, I agree. Titans, they currently have the number 3 pick, where the Niners are trying to fight into the playoffs. They are currently the 6th seed, and they want to keep that. So Niners have got a lot to fight for. I don't. Titans aren't going to fight much, are they?
Mm-hmm. All right, let's keep it rock and rolling now. Vikings at the Cowboys Sunday night football. TJ, Vikings, a nice one over the Commanders. McCarthy looked great. I'm not gonna lie. I gave him a lot of flack over this entire year. This is his first kind of complete good game from start to finish. Nothing crazy, but he did turn the ball over. He looked decisive, and maybe that extra couple of weeks being off of a concussion, and I know he wasn't concussed anymore, but I think it may have gave him let me calm down per se. And he looked good against Washington. Will he bring that same fight against Dallas?
Yes, I've got Minnesota winning this. I think Dallas, they fight hard. I do have to say they will fight to the end and they'll make it difficult. But Minnesota's defense hasn't been the best, but nor has the Dallas defense. Don't know. This is my hardest one this week, and I went with a bit of a wild card. I do have to say. I assume you're going Dallas.
I'm going Dallas, baby.
Assume you're going Dallas. Yeah.
Right. I think Dallas will win this matchup. Only because can they fight fire with fire in Dallas? Is Minnesota equipped to score 30 points? Because I feel like Dallas at home is going to
They do have Justin Jefferson, and the Cowboys are struggling with corners.
You're right. Can McCarthy put it on the money? And I tell you what, this is going to be a high-scoring game. I got a feeling we're going to have both teams in the high 20s for sure. I'm going to go Dallas to win this game. So we'll see how it goes. If Dallas loses this, they're done. Their season's done. No matter how bad Philadelphia's playing, they're done. So they've got
the last ones in our division. So like, if we win the division by Dallas losing and us also losing, that's just a sorry sight.
It's just bad.
That's just a sorry, sad sight.
I hear you. All right, and Monday Night Football, the Miami Dolphins at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tomlin and company got a dub. The Dolphins got a dub in the cold for the first time
about that.
ever. I was shocked too. I picked the Jets last week. I think we both did. They picked New York to win that game because anything 45 degrees or lower,
Tua does not appear.
He was 0-8, but now they got that dub. I know it's against New York, but it was still cold. And they got the win, so good for them. Now they go in there and have to go to another cold place. I'm assuming it'll be cold out there in Pittsburgh too this particular week. I'm going with Pittsburgh to win this game. I think the Dolphins will make it a close game, though. I have no shame in saying Dolphins will make this game close. But I think Pittsburgh, with their defense alone, because we talk about the Jets, but Jets don't have the same kind of defense as Pittsburgh. I think Watt and company will put a hurting on Tua, and I think turnovers will be the reason why the Steelers win this game. I'm going with Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I agree. I think Pittsburgh is going to it's going to cause a lot of problems. Obviously, Tua's O-line is not the best. It's injured. And obviously, you've got TJ Watt on the other side. Patrick Queen as a linebacker. Patrick Queen as the linebacker. Aaron Rodgers is going to tear this Dolphins defense up. And there will be points scored, yards made, but I don't think the Dolphins have it in it to beat this team.
Ashley said the fans want to know, who does Carlos have in the NFC East? Right now, it's at Philadelphia. I still have the Eagles win the NFC East. I still do right now. I mean, things could change. If they better beat the Raiders. I know that. Better beat the Raiders. They better be. If they don't beat the Raiders and the Cowboys beat the Vikings, I think Cowboys win it. But right now, currently, I'm going to say Philadelphia will find a way to win 2 or 3 of the last 4, whatever. How many games we got left? 4 games.
4.
Yeah, I think Philadelphia will find a way to win
We've
those 4
got
games, and Dallas is going to
no.
lose one of these last 4 games.
So this is the Philadelphia's next schedule. We've got Raiders, Washington, Bills, Washington.
Yeah. So I think as long as you guys win 2 of those games, I think I don't see Dallas
Go 10-7.
I know Dallas is a very easy rest of their schedule, but I got a feeling they'll drop one of these. I don't know, but right now I'm gonna go with Philadelphia to win the division. But no, Dallas got to take advantage of it, man. You can't be getting blown out by the Lions. But like I said, Dallas against Detroit. Detroit was also a team that was desperate as well. So we'll see how it goes, man. But that's our picks and our predictions for Week 15. Hope you all enjoyed it, man. Thank y'all for showing love and support, man. Hit that like button and subscribe button on your way out. We'll see you guys next Wednesday for a special Tuesdays with TJ. We'll see you guys on next Wednesday. So
I do apologize for the schedule change.
That's all good, man. We'll see you guys next Wednesday for episode 81 of Tuesdays with TJ, you guys. So thank y'all for showing love and support. Like I said, hit that like button if you're new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button on your way in or on your way out. We want to thank you all for showing love, man, and always keeping it here with us, man. I'll be live tomorrow night for NBA action. I already forgot who's playing, but it's an NBA game I'm calling. I don't even want to lie to you guys. I don't forgot who it is already. Matter of fact, if you give me 1 second, I can tell you who it is. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, you guys.
Go for a look, but I want people to also put their early predictions for first round exits in the wild card. We're getting that close. So if you guys put down what you think, who you think is going to, like, shocking teams that get knocked out in the wild card, if you know what I mean.
Right.
That'd be fun. But who are you streaming?
I'm calling Suns and Thunder. The Suns
and Thunder.
Phoenix Suns versus Oklahoma City Thunder. So we're gonna call that matchup now. So
early prediction.
Thunder. They're 22-1 right now. They're just the best team ever right now. But I think the Suns have a chance with their offensive power to make it a very interesting game, and they probably can pull off the upset. That's why I'm calling that game because it's gonna be fun. So that being said, y'all, thank you all for showing love. We'll see you guys next Wednesday night for episode 81 of Tuesday with TJ. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, and my man to the right, TJ Tracey. Any last words, brother?
Hey, I say every week, look after yourself. Crazy world each week. Just look after each other as well. And thank you very much for hosting. Sorry if I've been yawning and quiet. I have been up since 4 a.m. my time because of work.
Go to bed.
Carlos, thank you very much for having me on. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Oh, I do have one question.
Yes, sir. What's up?
Has my Saquon Barkley jersey been delayed?
Oh, man. I keep forgetting about it. I got you, man. I got you. I keep forgetting about it.
No, I appreciate that.
I finally found the website. A website that actually has it because I was struggling to find it. Yeah, there's a website that actually has the patch and everything. Like they had a bunch of the other jerseys, but I was struggling trying to find a Super Bowl patch. And I was like, where is it? Because our NFL.com doesn't have it either.
Oh, how unusual. I imagine it's like you have to go in store, like trying to get people in the store.
I was literally having to go to like weird websites trying to find it. And I'm like, yo, please let it be the right size because my man get this size and it's too small. I'm like, oh my God.
Mate, that'll give me motivation to lose weight. That'll give me motivation to sit in it.
We don't want you dying either. So
honestly, I'd completely forgotten about it. I was picking up Bella, my dog, from my mum's, and I was talking about how somehow I'm still in the lead of our little race. And he's like, "Did you get that?" And I was like, "No,
nope, you ain't get it yet, man." Yeah, I found out it was like 2 weeks ago. I finally found the patch for it.
Oh, no, I appreciate it.
I got you, man. Yes, sir. You might get a 2-for-1 special then. All right, you guys. Thank y'all for showing love, man. I'm Carlos. It's TJ. We are out. This is episode 81. All sports fans, you guys, stay smart, stay educated. Peace. Love you, mama. Love you guys as well. All right, TJ. Love you, bro. Have a good night.
Have a great night, everybody.
To the right hand,
is Uneducated Sports Talk. Stay smart, stay uneducated.